To some other stories, the International Civil Aviation Organization has given its seal of approval for Ghana's national identity card, the Ghana card, to be recognized globally as a valid e-passport. Holders of the Ghana card, as well as its future biometric equivalents, can present it as official documentation at all 197 ICAO compliant countries and 44,000 airports worldwide. On board flights to Ghana, will be recalled that the Vice President, Dr. Bamia, in November last year revealed that the Ghana card will be recognized as an electronic passport globally by the end of the first quarter of 2022. Listen to him.
Next year, the Ghana card will be recognized globally as an e-passport and can be read and verified in all ICAO compliant borders. That is 197 countries, 44,000 airports in the world. When this happens, holders of the Ghana card will be allowed to board any flight to Ghana. Furthermore, the good news for diasporan Ghanaians is that when the Ghana Immigration Service is linked to the NIA architecture, and that will be soon, diasporan Ghanaians who hold the Ghana card should not have to obtain visas to return to Ghana.
Let's speak with Sean Mendes. He's an aviation expert. He's joined us on Zoom for a conversation on the back of this. Sean, we're grateful for your time with us on the bulletin. First of all, tell us what this means in terms of aviation standards and requirements. How accepted is something like this?
Thanks for having me. I think the first thing that people really need to understand is what exactly the e-passport is. People are used to having traditional passports, which are, the paper booklets, and where the data about the person is actually stored on the paper. And, when you travel in and out, your passport is stamped. The e-passport is different in that it is actually an electronic chip, and that chip is embedded in the Ghana card. It is embedded in the passport itself, in the cover of certain of the new electronic passports. And as a result, the data, when you travel in and out of the country, the chip is used to verify your identity, but the actual travel history, the actual data about what you are doing with that card is stored centrally on a server. What has happened now is that the chips issued by Ghana have been certified as meeting the International Civil Aviation Organization standards. I think it's around the 80th country in the world which has achieved this standard. And as a result, once Ghana is able to conclude reciprocal agreements with other countries, right now I think it's just with ECOWAS countries, but with other countries, you will be able to use that Ghana card as a travel document to go from Ghana to those countries, just like, as the Vice President explained, you can use it now to return to Ghana from abroad.
You mentioned that Ghana is about the 80th country to be doing something like this. For the other 79 who have already done stuff like this, what processes do travelers go through when they want to use this?
Well, for example, you could look at the European Union, which is one of the leaders in this. And, if you are traveling within the European Union and you have an EU-issued EU ID card, it's a very simple process. You don't need to carry your passport with you. You can just simply use your ID card, tap the chip against an ID card reader as you're entering a border elsewhere, and it verifies your biometrics either through facial recognition or fingerprints or whatever other biometric data the reader is using to allow you entry. So it makes things a lot easier. There's it's a less bulky thing to carry than your full passport. It removes the need to have to go and get visas and so forth because they're all electronically stored there. So once all this is implemented, the agreements are concluded with the different countries, it will make life a lot easier. So it is definitely technology of the future, but you're an early adopter in the present now.
Good to know. But briefly, walk us through what challenges we may encounter as a country, or bearers could encounter when they want to use this document, briefly.
Well, I think the key thing you're going to need is that the readers for this are going to have to be installed at all border posts. Right now we're just looking at Kotoka International Airport, where I'm sure they will be able to install the technology. But when you're looking at small land border posts and so forth, there may not quite be the internet access, the ability to install the readers and so forth at those posts. So it'll take time for all of this to become more widespread. There are also going to be countries within ECOWAS, just looking in the short area where this might be a challenge right now. So it's a step forward, but it's the first step in a long journey. And I'm sure that in due course, probably the next 15 to 20 years, you'll find a lot more places, probably more than half the world, being able to accept this instead of needing the old cumbersome paper passport booklets.
Sean, thank you. We're grateful for your time with us on the bulletin. We've been speaking with Sean Mendes. He is an aviation expert. You're watching Media Live on TV3. My name is Noble Crosby.